Hello there my dear friends, I am Zorlance and this is part 18 of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Now if you're watching my last video, which I also put up today, I put up two parts because I felt it was only fair to you guys that I did two videos today because it's been a little while since I've done Majora's Mask. But if you were watching my last video you'd have seen that what did I do? I returned the Deku Princess, I did the race against the guy, the Deku Butler, and then I pretty much stopped it there. I don't think I did anything else, did I? It's horrible that I can't remember this considering I did it today, but whatever. But now, for this video, we're going to be doing a few more side quests, a couple of heart pieces, a bow and arrow upgrade, and I think that might be about it. Now at this point we went to the Southern Swamp, and the reason we did this is because we want to take a picture of Tingle. Now, someone did mention in my comments that taking a picture of the Deku King enables you to get the heart piece from the guy in the boat shop place. You know, the big muscly guy next to the ride place. Yeah, I'll show you in a couple of minutes anyway when I get there. But what happened is you can either take a picture. You can either take a picture of the Deku King, or you can take a picture of Tingle, who is the guy's son. That also nets you the heart piece. There aren't two heart pieces. You don't get two rewards. You just do something like that. For some reason I get a lot of flash when I do this. I'm sure this wasn't in the original game. I'm sure this is something to do with playing it on my computer. Quite annoying, I guess. I was going to cut that out, but then I figured, you know, with the music going in the background and stuff, it would be a little bit odd. So I decided, you know, just leave it in, whatever. It's only 2 seconds, so it's not a big issue really. So anyway, we take this photo back to the guy in the hut. Here he is. He's a sort of biker looking guy, and he's Tingle's father. I mean, you wouldn't have guessed it, would you? Well, you would kind of guess it actually. I mean, he looks pretty gay. He looks like he's from the YMCA or something. And Tingle, let's not even get started on Tingle. The 35-year-old fairy, I was going to call him a cross-dresser, but he's not. A role player, I guess is what he is. A cosplayer. You could call him a cosplayer, couldn't you? And I can't stand cosplayers. They ruin anime conventions. Not that I've ever been to one, but they ruin it for me, in as much as I don't want to go because they're there. I'm a big anime fan, but not one of those crazy types who spends, you know, 20 hours, well, probably more than that actually, probably like 200 hours creating their own costumes and everything of their favourite anime characters. Anyway, so we're in Castletown now, and in Clocktown rather, getting it confused with Hyrule Castletown. Now at this point we want to wait. Yep, there we go. It's now 6 PM, which means we can do this next side quest, which is the Postman's side quest. Oh yeah, I got another mask while I was waiting. It's the Cafe's mask. Cafe, I don't know. Cafe, something, Cafe. Anyway, that mask is used in a side quest, because I was just exploring town and talking to people, and doing that meant I found a mask really randomly. So sorry I didn't record that, but what can you do? Showed it to you, didn't really miss much. So anyway, doing this sort of 10-second side quest, get to another piece of heart. Wearing the bunny ears lets you see the timer, otherwise you have to time it perfectly. But there we go, right on with 10 seconds. And this took me about 10 retries to do, no, a bit less than that, about 5 retries. And I was always sort of 0.08 of a second out. It was very annoying, I can assure you of that. But anyway, we got it all done in the end, so that's our second piece of heart gained from in this video. And at this point, we're going to do a little bit more time skipping, because I want to get some rupees. Or do I do time skipping yet? No, maybe I don't. Oh yeah, I know what I want to do now. Okay, at this point, I went out of the north end of Clocktown, not Castletown. I called it Castletown originally because I'm playing Twilight Princess on my Wii, and where am I on Twilight Princess? I'm collecting stuff, collecting a load of pose at the moment. Anyway, Hyrule Castletown is what confused me. So yeah, here we are. This is a mask right here. This is a very strange scene. It's a very strange mask, and it gets you a very strange piece of heart from another strange scene. You have to play the Song of Healing in front of this guy, and doing so sort of sends his spirit away into the what's the word? Afterlife. Yeah, that's the word. Sent him away into the afterlife, and he gives you his mask, I guess, and tells you to keep his spirit alive or something, I don't know. Anyway, the mask is particularly freaky, as you shall see. I'm not going to spoil it for you, because it's one of those things that I think is best seen for yourself. So yeah, I'll let that scene sort of pan itself out when it happens. Anyway, this is possibly the campest dance in the game, where he sort of holds his face, and very strange. He's a pretty strange looking guy, only wearing completely white, sort of weird slit eyes. I'm going to avoid the racist joke there. And just a pair of purple underpants. Yeah, someone explain that one for me. Actually, no, I'm sure there's just no explanation. It's just one of those weird things about Majora's Mask, which makes it the weirdest game in the Zelda series. Again, this whole claim of mine will be backed up in a couple of minutes. Hello, kitty. Sorry, cat in my room distracting me. Okay, so we're back into Clock Town, and at this point we want to go into West Clock Town is where I want to go. Yeah, I went the wrong way. I want to go into West Clock Town, because West Clock Town is where those couple of dancers are from before, and wearing this mask allows Link to do the little dance, and it's obviously an amazing dance. That's quite subjective. So yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, it's quite subjective that it's an amazing dance, but either way it gets you a heart piece, so who can complain? If my voice sounds distant, it's because I was just picking something up off the floor. Anyway, talk to them with a mask on, and yeah, that scene sort of explains itself. Do you want me to be silent? No, I'm not going to be silent. Silent is for, I don't know, mute people. So yeah, the sort of face thing stitches itself onto Link's forehead and completely removes his face, and the soul sort of possesses Link, causing him to do that dance. And that is the exact look I have on my face, Mr. Soldier. I'm sure if Majora's Mask was recreated with next-gen graphics, or current-gen graphics I guess it would be called, I don't know what kind of graphics the next generation will have. Time can only tell, or time will only tell. But anyway, if that soldier was to have a look on his face, I'm sure it would be one of utter confusion at the scene that he was watching right there. Master, you are so cool. Again, quite subjective. Oh, time skip. Yeah, that's where I got my 100 rupees. I got that from the bomber's hideout. It just helps with shooting gallery. I guess if you were doing this legitimately, 100 rupees you'd probably need. As such, I'm not. I was definitely Slave Satan at this point, I assure you. Now, getting over 39 of these red Octoroks for a blue Octorok you want to miss. They knock down your time, and basically if you hit one you're pretty much screwed. But if you get over 39 you get a large quiver for your bow that allows you to hold 40 arrows, that's the word. And if you get a perfect 50 out of 50 you get a heart piece. Again, there will be a time skip because getting 50 took me so long, and I had to sort of save state between Octoroks jumping into the water and jumping back out. I decided to do that separately, so that scene will explain itself in a minute. At this point I only get about 40 something. Well, I say only, I think that's pretty good. But that's all I get, and that was enough. Now the door has just rung, so I'm just going to quickly pause this. Alright, so the door rang there. That kind of put me off my stride, but I'm not going to stop the video because I'm cool like that, and I think this has been a fairly decent video so far. I've ranted away to the best of my abilities. Of course, you don't really notice a pause. It's something that only puts me off. So yes, here we go. 44 is what I got. That's a new record. Hooray! So we got a large quiver. We can now hold 40 arrows. That's pretty awesome. It's just one of those sort of upgrades you need to get through the game. There are plenty of upgrades for your weapons. Now I go onto a status screen at some point. Yes, here we go. And yeah, you see I've got 3 heart pieces. Bullshit, I've got 4 heart pieces and a new heart container, you motherfuckers. So doing that, I basically got a perfect. I was going to show you the screen, but then I decided, yeah, I think it was cooler to do that really. So yeah, new heart container. Jesus, completely ran out of things to say. I don't know what. Oh yeah, I remember what I'm doing now. I think we get another heart piece at this point. We're going to change into Deku Link, and we're going to get into that flower and then pop down the hole, and there's a really annoying and hard side quest we're going to do at this point. Oh boy, really looking forward to this one. It's not going to be done in this video though, because time has nearly run out, which is quite fortunate. Quite fortunate indeed. Alright, so this will be fun. Yeah. Down we go. Hopefully I didn't change back. No, I kept myself as Deku Link. So yeah, as you can see, rupees on floating platforms. We need to get them in the next video, but you'll see it next time, folks. I've been Zorlance, and that has been Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask Part 18. I'll see you, hopefully tomorrow, with Part 19. Adieu.